Hey, what's going on, everybody? I thought I'd just share with you something that I came across in my downtime, actually, watching an episode of Star Wars with the Mandalorian in it. And there's a scene that resonated with me, and it's a part where the Mandalorian is in a duel, which is overseen by the armorer. And he is trying to wield this really powerful dark saber sword, but he can't do it properly, and he persists, but he doesn't really make any headway with it. Anyway, the armorer tells him to stop using the sword because it's a losing battle, and to which the Mandalorian then asks if he can continue to persist and keep trying. To which the armorer then says that persistence without insight leads to the same outcome. And this quote by the armorer really resonated with me, and I began to think back of how I fell into this trap a lot with my own training, and I still do to a degree if I'm not careful, of trying so hard at something without analyzing the process or getting insights about what might be going wrong. And a particular example that comes to mind from a few years back was when I was trying to do full range hanging leg raises with my toes right up to the bar with straight legs. And I've got a whole tutorial on this that you can check out later. But anyway, I was really struggling to do these at full range, even though I was getting lots of reps out at a shorter range of motion. And I thought that I must have been too weak and simply need to get stronger and keep doing more and more reps, and the full range would eventually come. However, after quite a while of trying, this never really worked out, and this is because I thought that the strength of my abs and my hip flexors was my greatest limiting factor, but when in reality it was actually my mobility and my compression strength that was holding me back. And I only came to this realization and this answer after consulting with a gymnastics coach, where he explained about the compression strength and the mobility as being my greatest limiting factor. And then I began to progress quickly to doing a full range version of the exercise. And this is one of many examples where we are often judged, or we even judge ourselves for not trying hard enough at something, when oftentimes we're putting the effort in, but it's not the effort that's the issue, but rather the insight that we need to progress to the next level. And if you're someone who feels like you've been doing something for quite a while and you're not making any progress, and this is not just to do with exercise, it's probably not your efforts or intentions, but more so your lack of insight from your failures that is the problem. And I encourage you to look for guidance from outside your current sphere of understanding, because you can't solve the problems that you're facing at the same level of thinking that you're at when you created them. Anyways, I hope that resonated with you and got you thinking about why you might be struggling with something right now. If you feel like you're stuck with not just an exercise, but problems in general, take a step back and seek to find some alternative answers, because it's often not the intent, but the insight that's the problem. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.